Hi everyone, in today's video I wanted to show you how to repot a houseplant like the ZZ plant and how to tell when a houseplant needs to be repotted. My ZZ plant has a lot of new growth and I want to make sure its root system has the space and nutrients it needs to support that new growth. There are a few signs to look out for that will let you know that a plant needs to be repotted. One of the easiest ways is to see if any roots are growing out of the drainage holes of the pot, like they are for this pothos that is still in its nursery pot. Another is to carefully lift the plant out of its pot, and if you can see that the roots were touching the pot itself, it's definitely time for an upgrade, just like with my ZZ plant here. So now it's time to repot. Ruby has kindly offered to walk us through the materials we'll need. For soil, I use Miracle-Gro's regular indoor potting mix. I've had a lot of success with this and it's always readily available at garden centers. I'm repotting my ZZ in an unglazed clay terracotta pot that is about an inch or two taller and wider than the current pot it's in. I'm going to start by putting an inch or so of soil at the base of the pot and slightly pat that down. To get your plant out of its current container, you can carefully pull up on the stem of the plant, and if it's sticking, just run a knife around the inside edge of the pot to dislodge any roots that might be stuck to the side of the pot. It also tends to be easier to get your plant out of the pot when the soil is dry. And then you can begin adding soil to fill in any empty spaces, making sure to pat it down to the base of the pot so there aren't any air pockets. Giving your plant fresh soil is very important to its growth because it does use up the nutrients in the soil after some time. In addition to regular fertilizing, you can top dress your plants with fresh soil to ensure your plant is getting the food it needs to keep growing. I like to leave an inch of space between the soil and the top of the pot just to make sure I don't make a mess while watering. And now you can go ahead and water in your plant. After a few waterings, you may see the soil has packed down a bit, so you can just throw in a little more soil on top to even everything out. And that's all there really is to it. I'll expect to get another year or so out of this bigger pot, but I do use the methods from earlier in this video to check in on my plants every year or so.